Hi guys, hope you are all well. Today I am going to be showing you how I do my everyday soft glam look. So please stay tuned and we will get into it. So I'm just going to be starting off with filling in my brows with the NYX Tame and Frame Tinted Brow Pomade in the colour Espresso. This is a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills version, and I would definitely recommend because it's a fraction of the price and they both do the exact same thing. So then after I've stopped dancing and my brows are finally filled in, I'm just going to give them a bit of a brush and then we're going to go around to concealer. Now for concealer, I prefer the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer, and I use the colour Butterscotch, but you can use any concealer. I just prefer this because it's just really creamy and very easy to blend out. So when your brows are looking nice and sharp and clean, you're just going to go in with a nice fluffy blending brush and blend it all out. You need to blend, girl. And once you've blended, blend again. And then blend again, because we do not want halo brows in 2020. So now it's time to roll up the sleeves because the hard work is about to commence. We're gonna go in with the NYX Shine Killer Primer, and I always use this as my pre-base. I wouldn't recommend if you're oily because it doesn't really stop any oil buildup. But if you're not that oily, you can probably use it. It kind of gives you a nice even base to put your foundation on. And then I'm gonna go back in with the same concealer and I'm gonna just put a little bit on my eyes because this is what I use for primer. I don't really use any fancy eye primers. I just don't see the point. So I'm gonna pop a bit of this on my eyelids and blend out with my beauty blender. Then we're gonna grab our good sis Laura Mercier's translucent powder and set our eyes. I have not come across a translucent powder that beats this. This is Holy Grail. This is the only one I will ever really use. I always go back to this. I love it. Next is eyeshadow. So I'm gonna grab my trusted Revolution Chocolate Nude palette. This palette is so beautiful, honestly, guys. Grab you this palette. And I'm just gonna use a transition color. Shade will be in the description box below. And I'm just gonna blend this all over my eyelids. And whilst I blend, I'm going to dance, because if you don't blend and dance, are you even doing your makeup? No. Next, I'm gonna grab a darker color, which I'm gonna use to pop into my crease. And I'm just gonna focus this on the outside corners of my eyes and kind of in the crease of my eye as well. Now this may start to look like you have a black eye, but I promise you, this is how it's intended to look. And once the eye is all finished, it's gonna look okay. This is how I always do my eyeshadow, and it kind of turns out okay in the end.
Many Beats Production.
I'm just gonna blend that out so that those two colors look seamless and blended together. And then I'm gonna start cutting out my crease. This isn't gonna be like a sharp cut crease. This is more of like just a natural, soft cut crease, if that makes sense. And once I've done that to both eyes, I am gonna grab my Revolution palette, name will be in the description box below, and I'm gonna use my third and final color, and that is gonna be my base color.
Production.
You see me going in with the first palette that I used and just going into that transition color and, you know, just blending it out and making sure that it's not harsh. I'm quite extra. You don't really have to do this, but I think it, you know, it just adds a bit of pizzazz. So now we are on to foundation, and my foundation of choice is the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the colours Tahoe and Macao. Ooh girl, get it, get it. So yeah, I'm just blending those two together and literally popping it straight onto my face, and then we're gonna blend it out.
Beats Production.
Then I'm just going to go back in with my Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer in the colour Butterscotch and draw hearts underneath my eyes, clearly, because that's how I always do my concealer. Not. But yeah, I'm just going to put a bit underneath my eye and blend out. And then because we really want our concealer to pop today, I'm going to go back in with the exact same concealer but in the colour Cookie. And I'm just going to add 3 dots on each eye because we don't want it to be too bright, but we want it bright enough to blind somebody.
Beats Production.
I swear, the playlist I was listening to this day, my goodness, what a wow. But yeah, we're just gonna blend that out. Make sure your beauty blender is damp because I feel that gives the most seamless blend. And yeah, just blend out both eyes. Hey, what it do, baby? Now we're gonna go back in with Mercier translucent powder. Listen, this powder will make your makeup pop. I don't know what it's like. It's so finely milled that it just, yeah, I can't. Mercier, sorry, we love. Now personally, I'm not into baking anymore, but if you're a baker, girl, do you let that sit underneath your eye for a little bit. And I'm just gonna go in with my MAC Studio Fix foundation powder. I'll put the color that I used in the description box below. And I'm just gonna use that to, you know, dust it underneath my eye, dust it all over my face, just, you know. So after I'm done with that, I'm gonna grab my mineralized skin finish powder in the color Dark Deep. And I'm just gonna blend this all over my face, and this just really helps bring everything together. Make sure that there's no traces of the Laura Mercier left, and that, you know, everything is nice and matte. Now it's time to sculpt and define. So I'm gonna be using Black Opal foundation stick in the color Nutmeg, and I'm just gonna snatch that nose, snatch it. And then I am going to blend that out because I do not want to look like a cast member of The Lion King. So please blend, blend, blend. I don't even think I showed all my blending in this video. I had to cut some because I was blending for a good 15 minutes, I swear. Now for my cheeks, I like to use the CoverGirl Queen Collection powder in the color Ebony Bronze. This is a holy grail. I haven't found a bronzer as, I don't know, it just gives this really nice summertime fine babe look and I love it, so I just stick to this one. So this is just another one of my extra steps that you don't necessarily have to do, but I'm just using some more of the Mercier powder to reverse contour both of my cheeks so that my cheekbones look extra sharp. And then I'm just gonna literally blend it out with the same brush I used for both of my powders, just to make sure that it doesn't look, you know, like another face. It looks like it's part of my face. Lashes, lashes, lashes. I did this off camera because there's no way I could have done it on camera. So yeah, boom. We are nearly there, guys, nearly there. So now I'm just grabbing my MAC blusher in the color Raizin. This is the best blusher I've ever come across in my life, hands down. And I'm putting that onto the apple of my cheeks and kind of just dragging it up. So now it is time for highlighter. Yes, the creme de la creme. I'm using MAC's one in, ooh, you see that? Ooh, yeah, that's it. I'm using the MAC one in Global Glow. This, another staple, another holy grail. Every girl needs this. Every skin tone, it's amazing. And I'm just popping a little bit on the button of my nose as well. Yeah, wow. So now I am taking my chestnut lip liner, the best lip liner I've ever come across ever. Everyone says they can find dupes, but when I try the dupes, it's just not chestnut. So I'm sticking with chestnut and I'm just outlining my lips. Doing the absolute most. Like, I can't sit still during this video. There's just too much going on right now. And then I'm taking my favorite lip gloss. It's a Bare Minerals lip gloss in the color Maverick, the prettiest nude ever. And I'm just popping that on my lips. Nearly done. I'm just using some of the MAC Prep and Prime to spritz my face and keep my makeup looking wavy for hours to come. And then I'm just getting some mascara and going along my bottom lashes. You can use any mascara you like. I am using Soap & Glory's mascara. So I did my hair off camera, added a little bit of curl, and yes, we are done, guys. I hope you enjoyed the look. Now it's time to take some cute pictures. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Take care, bye.